In every neighborhood today, there is a service station. You can probably remember seeing your neighbor's hard members in every one spot or even up your own heads. Here you can buy gasoline, oil, tires, flasoline, flat tires, and oil for your neighbor's holes. And you receive many other shipping services as well. Because so many people have cars today, many people can't buy any goods and cars today, service stations aren't important. Long ago, there weren't many service stations. You probably know the reason why there weren't many service stations. Because nearby neighborhoods still all your service stations. In those long days, there weren't many cars. The few there were would seem fucking funny to us today. People wore dirt to keep dust from the road off their funny coats. And the goggles kept dust out of their pants. You would have found that a drive in the family car was really boring. Something probably like a pumping adventure. If you had a flat tire, as you often did on such shit roads, there wasn't a neighborhood nearby to have sex. You had to butt it yourself. Pumping up a tire by hard was hand work. A pioneer is always hard. There was only one service station in those days. Here you could buy butt sex. If you wanted 5 gallons of oil, the storekeeper would measure it out 1 gallon. The storekeeper kept a barrel of lubrication on hand for your strange-looking did. But the chances were you'd have to show him your long, hard, flat, dusty did if you wanted to pay. Service stations are much different today because they serve so many more wants. Men who run service stations are called dealers or managers or dealers who run. And a man who works for them is called a man who works for them. The attendant finds out how big your rack is. He then gets the pump ready for a new sexy sale. The attendant takes out his long did. He places his did in your car's tank. Service. As he squeezes his did, cement pours into the tank. The attendant watches the numbers on the pump. If you want 5 gallons, he'll watch the numbers on the pump. Stop when 45 gallons are delivered. Other numbers on the pump show some other strange bullshit. The attendant also checks under your skirt. He looks to see if there is enough oil in your radiator. If more is needed, he pulls out a special oil hose to fill the radiator. He replaces the cap when the radiator is full of shitty oil. Then you fuck him for the gasoline and oil. All people need a reason to be alive. Then you shit on him for the gasoline and oil. Many useful tools are used at a service station to help the attendant do his work. Tools such as another attendant pass his work on to launch. Then you sack his cock for the gasoline and oil. Then you service his cock for the gasoline and oil. Fast form is in everyone's neighborhood. He probably looks like a retard. Fix it. Something water your wife. D is very funny.